Decrypting passwords in Groups.xml. This file on Windows stores settings for groups and policies. It helps apply these settings to computers and users on the network. In older versions of GPP, passwords for tasks like mapping network drives were saved in Groups.xml. These passwords were encrypted with AES, but the encryption was not completely secure. When moving from older Windows Server versions like 2008 or 2012 to Windows Server 2022, you might still find old configurations like that. Well, talk too much, let's see how we can decrypt this password. Let's do it. So here we go, let's do it guys. I have here the IP address 10.10.10.100. I'm gonna ping this just to be sure that it's alive. 127 the TTL, that's great. There's the TTL from Windows machine. Now I can use nmap just to be sure that the port 445 is open. Great, it is the SMB port, and now I'm gonna use SMB map, capital H, the IP address of this machine, and it will try to log in into this sharing with the no authentication. And we can see that we have access to read replication share. That's great. Now I'm gonna use SMB client, the IP address again. I will pass here the replication sharing. I'm gonna use capital U with blank user and dash n. That's will do the no authentication. Now we have here logged in replication sharing. Great. We have here active.htb. If we enter into this, I can say ls, and we have three different folders, right? Well, we are interested in policies. Let me get into this. ls, we have two folders from different users. I'm gonna back everything, hit Ctrl C, cd into documents. I'm gonna create a folder called sharing. I'll cd into this, and I'm gonna log in again in SMB server, right? Well, we are inside this. I'm gonna use a recurse on. This way I can list and download everything in a single command. Great. Let me log in again. I'm gonna use a recurse on and prompt off. If I use a prompt off, every single time that I try download something, it's not gonna ask me for hit yes to download, right? Now I can get everything here, and now I'm able to download all of the files inside this sharing. It can take some time, let me wait. Probably are just few files, and great, we finished it. I can hit Ctrl C here, ls, we have active HTTP. I'm gonna enter inside this. I'm gonna copy the path of this folder, and I'm using the graphical interface here. It's easier to access, right? And now we have all of the files that we accessed before in command line. I'm gonna search for .xml just to see if we have some interesting thing here, and we have groups.xml. Let me click here and open this, and now we have the encrypt password for the user svc_tgs, right? Well, if we copy this encrypted password and use the terminal, we have the gpp dash decrypt tool that is installed here in Kali Linux, and all I have to do is pass the encrypted data, and we have the password, right? It decrypted the encrypted password. That's great. We have the user, we have the password. Now we have to use crackmap.exec. This way you can access the file sharing and validate the user and password, right? Crackmap.exec smb 10 10 10 100. First, I'm gonna use the blank user and password just to show you that we can do the same thing that we did before with SMB client and SMB BAP. Now this time with crackmap.exec, I'm gonna hit enter, and we can see that it's logged, right? If I specify dash dash shares, it will listen the sharings. Let me just wait, and great, we have a ready access for replication. But this time I want to do in a different way. I'm gonna use the password that we decrypted. Okay, double quotes, and here I have to pass the username. Let me pass here, copy. I will remove this, it's not necessary. Ctrl L to clean all the interface here, and I will hit enter, and let's see if the credentials are okay. Yes, they are okay. We can access the file sharing, the credentials are valid, and now we have access to NetLogon, SYSVOL, and users. We didn't have this access before, and that's how we can use the GPP decrypt to decrypt Groups.xml password, right? Thanks all for watching my video. See you next, and please subscribe. Bye bye.